to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my July book haul and my July wrap up. So July was a good month for me, especially with the booktubeathon that happened towards the end of July. So I'll go ahead and link my booktubeathon wrap up down below. And I do have 6 books to haul this month, so I'm really excited. I feel like I haven't done a book haul in a while. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with my July wrap up. In July, I read 4 books. I listened to 1 full audiobook, I listened to about a 1/4 of another audiobook, and then I read a 1/4 of a book as well. So the first book that I read is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. I hadn't read this book before and I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, I believe. I don't know why it's taken me so long to read it, but I'm really glad that I finally got around to it. I've been wanting to read it for so long, and it was just a really kind of weird, interesting book. Alice is very naive, but you can't help but really like her and all the kind of quirky things that happen. So I really enjoyed it. It reminded me a lot of The Phantom Toll Booth, which is one of my favorite childhood books. The next book I read is Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. This is the second book in the Infernal Devices trilogy. I ended up giving this book, I believe, as well a 4 out of 5 stars. I don't want to go into too much detail about it because it is the second book in the series, and it's actually kind of like the second trilogy within the series as well. So basically we're in the Shadowhunter world and we're following our 3 main characters set in the 1800s. I really did enjoy this book. I feel like it picked up the pace a lot more. In Clockwork Prince, I got more invested into the story. There was more action, and I really enjoyed it. And I also read about half of Clockwork Princess. I've been meaning to finish it, but I don't know why I haven't finished it. I really need to. I'm almost done with it. And this is the 3rd and final book in the Infernal Devices trilogy. I am loving it so far. I'm pretty sure this is going to be at least a 4 out of 5 stars. So I'm really excited to see how the story ends. And kind of staying within the Shadowhunter world, I also read City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. This is the 3rd book in the Mortal Instrument series. I really loved it. I had so much trouble getting through the 1st and the 2nd book, and even kind of getting through about, I would say, half of City of Glass. But once I kind of got through about half or so of the book, the story just flew, and I really enjoyed it. Next, I read about a 4th of Wayfarer by Alexandra Bracken. This is the 2nd book in the Passenger duology. I don't want to go into too much detail as well because it is the 2nd book in the series, and it is also the last book in the series. But we follow our 2 main characters, Nicholas and Etta, and they pretty much travel through time, and that's kind of all I want to say. It's young adult, it's really fun. I really enjoyed the first one, so I definitely need to finish this one. And I also listened to about a 4th of Hunted by Megan Spooner. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I love Beauty and the Beast. It's one of my favorite fairy tales, so I am really excited to listen more with this one. Unfortunately, I'm listening it through my public library, but unfortunately, like, my time expired, so that's why I wasn't able to finish it. So I'm just kind of waiting for it to be my turn again so that I can finish it. And lastly, I listened to the audiobook of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling. I love this book. This is my favorite Harry Potter book. I've never listened to the audiobooks, so I thought I would give them a try. I really enjoy the audiobooks. It's a good pacing. I like the narrator. The only thing is that they say a few things differently than what I say in my mind, or even like how they say it in the movies. So there's that kind of like, meh, but I mean, it's not to the point where I'm not going to listen to the audiobooks. Okay, I have 7 books to haul for July, which is super exciting. 4 of them are audiobooks and 3 of them are, hard physical books. So let's start with the audiobooks. I got the first 4 Harry Potter audiobooks: Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which I've already listened to, as I mentioned, and Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So I still need to get the other 3. Now the other 3 books are new books. I don't already own them. The first one is Everybody Rises by Stephanie Clifford. I've never heard of this book. This was actually given to me by my work, and honestly, I'm not exactly sure what this book is about. I believe it's an adult. It's set in 2006 in Manhattan, and we follow our 26-year-old main character. Her name is Evelyn. Right now, I guess she's living in Manhattan. So then something happens with her family, and she is trying to keep her status at her job and how people view her. It says it's really funny, so I'm really excited to read it. I haven't read a lot of adult recently, which, I love adult, especially like adult contemporary humor books. Hopefully I'll enjoy it, and hopefully it'll make me laugh out loud. And the last 2 books I have are the first 2 books in the Dark Artifices series by Cassandra Clare. So this is the newest series in the Shadowhunter world, and these books have been just exploding on BookTube. So many people are absolutely loving these books, and I'm not going to be able to read them right away because I still have 3 more books to finish in the Mortal Instrument series, but I wanted to just go ahead and get them because I'm going to read them eventually, and I love the covers and everyone's talking about them, and it made me want to get them. So the first one is Lady Midnight. This, I believe, was released last year, and then the newest one that was just recently released is Lord of Shadows. I don't really know much about these. I didn't really want to know too much about it because I really don't want to spoil myself, since I still have 3 more books, technically 4 more books to read in the prior series. But all I need to know is that I hear these are amazing and everyone loves them, so I had to have them. Alright guys, well that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. July was a great reading month, and I hope that I can continue with my progress in August, and I'm really excited for all the new books that I got in July, even though only 3 of them were new, but still, I'm really excited to be able to listen to Harry Potter. As I said, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!